Good morning, everyone. Pastor Corey Rowland here with Yorksville First, Midvale, and Newport Global Methodist Church, bringing you a devotional today out of the book of Psalm. In Psalm 31, verse 24, "Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all who hope in the Lord." So let's kind of begin at the last sentence here and kind of work our way back. All who hope in the Lord, or all who have their foundation, their trust, their support in the Lord. You know, the Bible talks about in Hebrews how this hope in the Lord, that this hope is like this anchor for our soul, this anchor that keeps us rooted in the Lord. And so what is that? What does it mean to hope? You know, hope is often treated like a wishful thinking. Hope and wishful thinking are sometimes treated as hand in hand. You know, when we say we hope for something, usually it means that we don't think it's going to happen, but if only it could be possible, then we would love for that to happen. But hope, in one sense, is kind of like a confidence. You know, some translations talk, they use the word confidence, but to have a hope in the Lord is to have confidence, to have an assurance, to have a firm foundation, a firmly rooted trust in the Lord. And really, that when it says hope in the Lord, what the implication is, or what the idea that the verse is trying to get at, it's trying to say that you are depending on the Lord, that you have put your confidence, you have put your trust, you have put the Lord as your foundation and your security. So the end of verse 24 talks about all who hope in the Lord. And because they hope in the Lord, then it says that we can be of good courage. We can have a confidence. We do not have to be shy or fearful because we have our trust in the Lord, because we know that He is going to take care of us, because we do not have to be shaken by the things of this world. And when we have this courage, when we have this strong confidence, the Bible says He shall strengthen your heart. To be of strong heart. This is something that God does for us, giving us this confidence. It is faith that motivates the Lord to action in our life. Fear is often the easier of the two emotions. It's easier to have fear than to have faith. It's natural to have fear. I mean, fear is a natural, easy response. We do not have to be taught how to be afraid. From the moment we are little, we know what fear is. But fear is what the enemy uses. Fear is what the enemy uses to keep us from looking to God. Fear is what the enemy uses to distract us, to get us shaken, and to shake our confidence. You can't have confidence and fear. Fear is what destroys confidence, especially confidence in the Lord, because it causes our mind to run back and forth and to go crazy. But what motivates the Lord is our faith. And faith does bring confidence. Faith in the Lord gives us strong confidence because we know that it is the Lord who will move, that it is the Lord who will act, that it is the Lord who will take care of us, and we can have that strong confidence in the Lord. And when we put our confidence there, when we choose the Lord over fear or over anxieties, and the Bible says that He will strengthen our heart. Do you know what doesn't strengthen your heart? Worry. Worry doesn't strengthen your heart. Anxieties, that doesn't strengthen your heart. Fear, that doesn't strengthen your heart. In fact, Jesus says that why worry? Why worry about tomorrow? Why worry that when today has enough of worry, things to worry about? And then Jesus says, can all the worry in the world add even a single day to your life? And the truth of it is, no, it cannot. In fact, we know that fear, anxieties, and worries, and stress takes years off of our life. And so it is the tool of the enemy that wants us to worry, that wants us to be afraid, that wants us to be fearful. And the Lord is saying, be of good courage. That's my message. Be of good courage. And when we are of good courage, when we have put our trust in Him, He says, I'll strengthen your heart. I'll give you the strength to go forward. I'll give you the strength to continue. All you have to do is put your hope in me. So my message for today is simple. Don't give in to fear. Put your hope in the Lord. Let Him strengthen your heart. He will take care of you. Amen.